First name's Donnie, last name's Glover. In it to win it for the long haul, baby. Welcome to the New Life Recovery Show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 noon. I am a publisher of BeMoreNews.com and had the distinct opportunity to bring forth this show where we discuss mental health and the various components of mental health. Of course, September was National Suicide Prevention Month. We cover addiction, of course, dope, coke, rock, Oxycontin, crank, and crystal meth and all of those things. Also alcohol. One thing that is known is that alcohol is probably the deadliest of all of the drugs, although it's not often thought of as a drug. It's legally available, socially acceptable, readily available 20 hours a day. I mean, here in Baltimore, the bar closes at 2, opens at 6 a.m. But there's also other addictions that New Life Recovery focuses on, including gambling. How many of us have seen the one-armed bandit in the local lounge? I've seen people play them all night and play away their mortgage money, the daycare money, the rent money. So big ups to Ben McCormick and the wonderful program that he's put together, New Life Recovery Center. They have a hotel down on St. Paul Street. They have treatment on demand, including doctors, nurses, and everything that a person needs in order to recover. You know, as we have gone through this pandemic, it has caused many of us to isolate and to be by ourselves. And that weighs on the mental. That people who have gone in the hospital and their loved ones were not able to see them because of COVID. Things have gotten much more relaxed now. As a matter of fact, Dr. Michael Zollicoffer, medical doctor, has come on our shows and said that we don't need to wear a mask anymore. How we need some dirt in our lives, build up our immunity. We're still seeing people driving, wearing a mask, walking down the street wearing a mask. I think that's overkill. But I'm not the doctor, but the doctor did say that. Anyway, we bring this show forth every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We try to talk to various people over the past several months. We've talked with one of my favorite interviews is Dr. DeAndre Poole, who works at the Counseling Center up at Morgan State University. And he's always bringing forth some information, particularly surrounding what our students go through, our college students, and some of the challenges that they face, being away from home many times for the first time, being the first one in the family to go to college, adapting to maybe they are going to college, but their peers back at home are not in college, and how you navigate that. You have what do they say? Not everybody is going the same place as you. So some of the challenges of being in college can be overwhelming, just like in high school. I remember attending Poly and learning of a young man that committed suicide. He was in the A course. I was in the A course. I said, I don't care what this thing sent me through. I'm not going out that way. But the fact of the matter is suicide has crossed many of our minds. And just like we have to do push-ups and jumping jacks, just like we have to walk and jog, swim and bike to take care of our physical health, we also have to take care of our mental health. And that's what this show is all about. Earlier today, on my weekday show, we talked with Christina Flowers, and she has been a strong advocate for the homeless. She has an event coming up. I believe the date is October 18th. And you go to baltimorehomeless.org for more information. But Christina's been out in the community doing a lot of work. I've seen her work with a demographic, a population that most of us wouldn't dare think of being around, but she's around them on a regular basis. She's even taken her mission work to Africa, to Nigeria in particular. And so we're really proud of her and the work that she does in the city of Baltimore. We need more people like her who think about others. You know, sometimes we can be so inconsiderate. I just don't know why. I don't know why we can be so inconsiderate We won't hold the door. We won't say please or thank you. I don't know. But our guest for today has finally joined us. I thought you weren't coming on.
Uh, Technology. It's technology. It won't work. I had to leave from where I was to be able to get somewhere so I can quietly speak to you. Good morning, Donnie, and everyone.
We have the one and only Cynthia Brooks, daughter of the ever famous B. Gaddy. How are you today?
I'm blessed and highly favored. How are you?
And highly favored. I've been watching a show called SEAL Team,
Uh huh.
and you being a veteran,
Hmm.
last month being Suicide Prevention Month. This show is about mental health.
Hmm.
I learned that every day, 17 soldiers, 17 veterans kill themselves. And a veteran told me it's much more than that.
Yes, it is, Donnie. Every day, 22 people from the community in which I serve decide to take their lives every day. Um, I honestly have to speak to my level of depression that ended in 23, but sometimes it was, I was just in so much pain, physical pain, that I actually asked my daughter, would she be mad if I took my life? um but yes, we come from a community where you've you've dealt with so much, and it's not just veterans, it's those that serve on active duty. That's the largest population, that are actively serving. One of my assignments when I was at Fort Hood was casualty, and we had to pick up the bodies of those fallen soldiers, recover their
Fort Hood
bodies.
is in Texas.
Yes, Fort Hood, Texas. It's been renamed now, but it's real. It's real. And now the military is making it easier for folks to seek help, because at one time it was taboo. You could lose your job if you had a top secret security clearance and you were diagnosed with depression. You'd immediately lose your job. You'd be moved to doing something like folding towels in the gym. So you learn to hide. Um, what was, there was nowhere to go.
What was the mentality behind that? Is it just that it took it took the government that long to realize that they were stuck on stupid?
Actually, the government wasn't, I don't say we was stuck on stupid. I just think, in the military, supposed to come there with the mindset of being strong, but nobody understood that you are also a human being.
That's stuck on stupid.
No, I'm
I, I,
I'm not
I
saying.
mean, you're a soldier and you're being asked to do, and it just makes me wonder because a lot of time when we see it in the streets, that people that make up the rules don't have to live by the rules, or the, the people who make up rules, like they're people from planning who come to
but
West Baltimore and say, hold up. They come to West Baltimore and say, y'all don't need a traffic light here, but you don't live here.
but see, it was also the people that were taking their lives were the rule makers. In 1992 or 1993, Admiral Border, U.S. from the commander, Armed Forces Europe in Italy, he was questioned about some ribbons that he wore. His answer was to take his life. The pressure. It isn't just young soldiers, it isn't NCOs, it's everyone. It's a community that understands that I can be out of here in the flick of a switch.
We got to
When,
do better than this. I'll tell you
and
something.
now
I'm sorry.
the whole world is now looking at mental health. But remember, so you can't say anyone is to blame for not paying attention, not being on the watch. I know I can't because I saw it too often.
I'm saying we have the technology to go to the moon, but we don't have the common sense to check on our brother or our sister beside us. Like, hey, is everything okay?
And I'm gonna tell you yes. I'm gonna tell you yes. Everything is okay. I'm fine.
Yeah, but I see you biting your fingernails, and I never saw you bite your fingernails
Oh
before.
no, I'm not biting my fingernails. My hand's not in my mouth at all. But I'm gonna tell you, the average person, the average veteran soldier is gonna tell you, yes, I'm fine.
You know what fine means? Fine means effed up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. FINE. You still there? What you do? What you do? I can't hear you.
Someone tried to call me.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's my birthday today, so I'm getting all these phone calls. But
It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
thank you.
Happy birthday. Wow, you did not tell me this.
Because I really don't. It's a bittersweet day because tomorrow is the anniversary of my mother passing. She stayed for my birthday and then she left.
Well, I
So it's
got to
kind
tell
of
you
bittersweet.
something, lady. I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a story. My mama been gone 39 years.
Mm.
March 16th, 1985. And for years, I worked through March 16th. And I had to start finding the bright spots. Now, you know what else happened around March 16th?
What?
March Madness.
Yes.
So I started learning coping mechanisms like, yeah, mommy gone home, but March Madness can really stop. Now, I want you to hear me and hear me closely. 2 years ago, now it's 37 years at that point since mommy been gone. 2 years ago, I learned that March 16th is the day that the first black newspaper was born.
Oh, okay.
It was
Yeah,
like God kissed me on the forehead.
good. I'm doing so much better because there was a time in those first early years I'd be in the bed from the 30th to maybe the 4th of October before I could find some strength to get up.
I
But
did
now
that.
I'm getting better.
I
I'm
did
getting
that.
better.
I was 20 years old and I cried that first Mother's Day. I cried all
Woo,
day.
woo.
And I said, I don't want to do that no more. Because
Mm-mm.
here's the hit. They did not pour into us for us to stay stuck on sad.
Yeah, that's what you know,
They don't
again,
want us to
mental
be
health.
sad. Yes, but they want us
Mental.
to be happy, sister.
Yes,
And
yes.
and I dishonor her if I get sad because she gave me too
That's
much
one
to
way of
live for.
looking at it.
She gave me too
That's
much to be happy for, to be grateful for. I had a mother. You had a mother. Some people ain't have no mother.
yeah, true that.
Dr.
True.
Zolikoff just lost his mama, and I don't even go to funerals, but I had to go to his because he's so special to me. And not that the
Mm,
funerals I didn't go to, let me tell you something, there are funerals I just didn't go to. And I didn't care
me
what
too.
nobody thought. But for my mental health, I didn't want to go to no damn funeral.
That that's 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 me. I'm not com- Whew.
I
Mm-mm.
love you. I love you, and I told you now. So you still there?
An illusion.
It,
No, I'm here. Uh-huh.
I love you, and I'm telling you that right here, right now, and it could be public, private, because one day when we don't see each other, I ain't got to show up at no funeral. You ain't got to show up at no funeral to tell nobody that you love me. I know you love me.
Without a doubt.
I remember
And
one
I know
time
you love me.
we were feeding people, and you said, Donnie, did you get something for yourself? And I never even thought about it. and you made me take some food home. I'll never forget that. Because that's where we come from. That's what our mothers taught us. You take
Yes,
care of each other. Like the way Greg look out for you. Greg, love you.
Greg. Who? When I tell you the blessing that Greg just bestowed on me, what? Mm, Greg
You
loves
gave,
himself some
you gave
Cynthia.
me
And
that love. I look,
uh,
I'm writing my fourth book right now, Cynthia, and I'm talking about right now in the book, I'm writing about East Baltimore love. Ain't nothing like it.
I have to agree with you. I have to
Damn right.
wholeheartedly agree with you.
Damn right.
You know,
Once you family for life.
yes, yes, indeed.
East Baltimore don't play about that loyalty. When you call me to Chester Street 325, chop chop. I don't care how you get there, but get here. Hey,
Remember when we had to go to Patterson Park about the recreation center being closed?
I remember them pale faces up in there.
Ah, only to find out it was being directed from City Hall.
Yeah, devils.
But but it failed.
Yes. You can't stop B Gaddy. I remember when your mama ran for city council and all them damn snakes down there in City Hall wouldn't support her. She ain't need them no way. God used them as a footstool. I remember them Negroes. Black people. Don't make me name names.
Yeah,
Then
that's
they want to
okay.
show up at the dinner and put an apron on and and
Yes.
and, and serve some sweet potatoes. I know them Negroes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I saw them. I watched them. They would not help your mother, and your mother beat them anyway. What?
Came
What?
a mighty long way
Haters. Why do you keep the Big Gaddy Center going?
because of her legacy. Um, I'm proud of her legacy, and I protect it with my whole heart.
Yes, you do.
And and it means that she meant something because she taught us all a lesson. She made us all be responsible for to be our brother's keeper, and I will never ever forget that.
Tell me a Big Gaddy story.
Well, today would be my birthday, and when I was here, my my friend Shelly and I shared a birthday, and she would make sure that the both of us would have birthday cakes every birthday. She didn't see the difference between giving having given birth to me and her not having given birth to Shelly, and she made it. Oh, she would make today so special. I loved her turkey wings, and she would make me the best turkey wings in the world. Who smothered with onions and gravy and oh, Donnie. Mm,
Damn, I
my
want some
mother
turkey
made me.
wings now.
My mother made me feel like I was the only person in this world. Mm. She loves me, and I loved her,
Well, can you
and
make
I
turkey wings?
like a champ.
Oh, all right then. Well, the next time you make some, can I have a taste?
Yeah,
Ain't no
of
shame
course.
in my game.
Woo, Donnie.
Hey, look, let's tell them how a lot of people don't know that you do more than just Thanksgiving dinner. You work right now.
Yes, we're working right now. We're giving out clothes, food. If you need formula and diapers for your baby, and you're talking about living out here, well, we're giving out clothes and but that's free.
You're breaking up, Cynthia.
We're signing up right now. We're signing up individual seniors for Thanksgiving. All right, I don't know what's going on with the signal, but Thanksgiving is approaching. And again, this year we found out we won't be able to go to Patterson Park, but I've already secured another location, so you can look out for that. but we're signing up individual seniors that are shut in their homes that will not have a Thanksgiving dinner without us coming through for them. So they
So
can
we
give
won't,
us a call.
we won't be going back to, but we ain't going to Cherry Hill.
We're not going to Cherry Hill. No, sir.
Thank
No,
God,
we're not.
because I didn't want to go to Cherry Hill. I wanted in East
I,
Baltimore.
and we're staying in East Baltimore. We're going to be
Let me
right
ask,
here.
I don't want to get political, but what's wrong with us? I understand that things change, but have we just gotten so far away from God and Baltimore and the basic compassion and human love? Are we really that gentrified now?
I, I kind of think, and some people are, but I see
Well,
the
they
compassion.
ain't real Baltimore. They ain't real Baltimore, and they should go back to wherever they came from.
Right. But this time of the year, people start to come together to help their brothers and sisters. So this time of the year starts to be special. Now, all that gentrification, that might go on between January and maybe September, but come October, November, December, the love that flows through these streets, the compassion that we have for one another, and it is a Baltimore thing.
Damn
It is a
right.
Maryland thing.
Damn right. They better get
And
down or lay down.
they feeding off of the enthusiasm that our governor has for his state.
That's
Have
right.
you ever seen a governor?
He did come over there, didn't he?
I'm so happy for him.
Westmore did come over there. I was there, wasn't I?
Yes. And the
Matter of fact, he got a Dunbar jacket. Greg gave him a Dunbar
yes,
jacket before he gave me one. I was about to take it from him.
you and your feelings.
I was about to take that jacket from him. I
You
don't
were
care.
really
I don't care
woo,
nothing about that. I want that jacket. You ain't go to Dunbar. I went to Dunbar.
if you wanted to see Donnie Glover get unglued that day, if
How you
you
get a Dunbar jacket? He ain't go to Dunbar. I went to Dunbar.
I think you're hating a little bit. It was a little
Whatever. He went to military school. I went to Dunbar, damn it. I took the 21 bus over there every day. Hey, look, we
Ooh.
put your contact information up there. Is this right?
Okay. 425 North Chester Street. Yes.
563-2749.
Uh-huh. Yes.
So you're taking donations year round. You also help people. You give people clothes. You give out
Yeah.
baby formula, diapers, but you also help people get jobs. I know you do.
Yes. Yes. We do. We do. And we're helping you right now. The most important thing we're doing right now is helping you to register to vote. I'm gonna first speak on the importance of this is the most important election I've seen in my lifetime.
I just saw this white woman getting a Trump tattoo on her forehead.
And she's tattooing a loser.
A convicted felon. That's what he is.
Right, right. So this, if you don't do anything else in the year 2024, you have got to vote. You have got to protect us. And for those of you that can really understand basic math, I'm now speaking from a private person, not Big Gaddy Family Center. But there's 100 Republicans, 50 Republican positions in the Senate, and 50 Democrat positions in the Senate. If Hogan gets into that Senate to help them win, while he says he's against a national ban on abortions, you got to understand his vote. He got 48. They're 48 for it, and he's one against it. What does it do? It hurts us.
Well, let me ask you this. We live in a 9-1 Democratic city, yet East Baltimore and West Baltimore look like a damn bomb went off. What do we get for voting Democrat?
We get the hope of somebody finally hearing us. And if you saw the news yesterday, the governor hears us, the mayor hears us. They're making changes. Change is going to come. Change is coming. If you drive around here, yes, there's still a lot of plight in the city, but there's changes coming. We have got to get people to understand that you're holding on to homes that you really don't care about is not helping. The city has to come up with city council has to come up with rules. They have to come up with rules that make the homeowners responsible for the condition of their properties.
Slumlords.
Yes.
They ain't no damn landlord. They slumlords.
They need.
Remember that firefighter, the 3 firefighters got killed over on Stricker Street?
Yes.
That should never have happened.
It shouldn't. Number one, they should have never been called into a vacant building.
Yeah.
That's first. And that, I don't think we're going to see the end of that for years to come. But why did they go into an empty building?
Well, you talk about Hogan. One thing Hogan did do, and I ain't with nobody. He did bring Project Core and knock down, I think, about 3,000 vacants in Baltimore.
But he also stopped the red line. The red line was.
Who said that really worked? Martin O'Malley could have made that project shovel ready, but no Democrats seem to remember that. That started under Martin O'Malley. And what did Martin O'Malley do? He kicked the can down the road. That's what Martin O'Malley did, a Democrat.
Yes.
He could have made it shovel ready, and he did not.
But Hogan ended it as soon as he went into office, and the way he changed the bus stops, the bus transportation blocking. Remember, you used to go from East Baltimore to Security Mall on one bus, and now to get get over there from East Baltimore, it takes 3 or 4 buses. How did that help? It blocked you into your communities. It blocked Black people into their communities.
That's a way of looking at it.
So how did that help?
I hate the damn bus lanes coming down North Avenue. You used to have 3 lanes, 4 lanes of traffic. Now you got 1 lane because some planner that lives in Harford County is going to tell me that we need traffic calming.
Yes, but yeah, we do. I mean, change has to come. Change has to come. And so we've got to get used to it. Now it is calm on North Avenue.
Like Druid Park Drive. How long do it take to fix the damn water? Why is Druid Park Drive still a mess? It's like a damn obstacle course coming around there. These were shortcuts to get from East Baltimore to West Baltimore or West Baltimore to East Baltimore. But you let these new people move into Baltimore, and then you got bike lanes every damn where. And I don't want to ride no damn bike. How you going to drive your parent or your baby on a bike?
But change, Donnie. Change has to come. And biking is a popular thing now. So we have to. No, I don't, but I do understand.
I ain't rode them in 2 years.
Yeah, but I do understand that.
Driving and texting. Remember that nun hit that bicyclist? She was high as a kite. Had an ounce of weed, a case of liquor, and she stayed locked up all of 45 minutes.
There's a lot of work that needs to be done.
And why they got bike lanes every damn way? I don't see that many bikes.
Because hopefully that's what you're encouraging, bikes. You've got to make
no damn bike.
We've got to make, I now drive an electric car, so I understand a bike.
But you ain't riding no bike.
No. But I'm still waiting for Baltimore City to put in electric charging stations, making that more accessible. That's the same thing with bicycles. Baltimore has to grow.
We ain't got no food at the Avenue Market, but we do have electric gas station over there. Ain't
Okay.
got no food, but we got electric charges.
I, you know, change is coming and we've got to get ready for it. It's going to be uncomfortable.
I tell you the change I see white addicts in the black community like never before.
Woo! My goodness. My. I see that every day and they come through here.
But they want to talk about the squeeze kid. Mackenzie Frost and Mary Bubala want to talk about the squeezy kids, but they don't see the white addicts in the black neighborhood shooting dope in public.
Yeah, because they found their way to be this is where they're received once they get rejected from their communities. They're accepted in ours. And that's something I'm not comfortable with. Not just the white addicts. I'm not comfortable seeing people still continue to use drugs.
Yeah,
Gee, can't we
a
just
lot of
change
people
something?
black
Can't we
addicts.
grow?
90% of the fentanyl comes from China.
But let the Republicans say it's coming across the border.
It's coming
Maybe it
across the
is.
border too. Oh yeah, the Arabs, the Taliban, the terrorists, they link up with the cartels down in South America. That's a known fact. America buy more cocaine than anybody. And it ain't new.
No.
Yeah. But thank God for the B. Gaddy Center. So if I came over there right now, can I get a can of baked beans?
You most certainly could.
Wow. Let me ask you this. Who are some people or entities that regularly help you? Who should we shout out?
Baltimore Fire Protection, BFP, our friends in Phoenix, the Baltimore County Corvette Club.
Woo woo! Are they coming back this year?
Yes, the Sons of Solomon Motorcycle Club in Central Maryland. The Buffalo Soldiers Motorcycle Club.
Soldier.
Yes, it's so many. So if I didn't call your name, charge it to my head, not my heart. But it is so many. That's BCCC is talking about moving the car show down to Arundel Mills. So they're in the planning stages of that. And
so who in your family is carrying the ball? Who's the next generation leader?
I see it as my grandchildren. My nieces will, because we're a family of mostly girls, mostly women. So, but my grandchildren, they're trying their best to be the mini Cynthia. I look at them and I nod. Okay, I see you. Yeah.
Oh, that's got to be special. I can't wait to see who in my family going to take over Be More News. I think it's my granddaughter. She's only 3, so I got to hold on. She don't know. I'm counting on her. She's 3, and I already got her pegged.
That baby has pressure. She's got pressure.
She don't know. I'm looking.
She don't know it yet. But you're gonna have her doing her first interview when she's 5.
Damn right.
Yeah. But,
why you stay in Baltimore?
I love my city. This is the city. Growing up here was an adventure. It was so. I used to marvel at our clean blocks and the clean block competitions that we would have, the pride we had in where we lived, And um, I I love Baltimore. It's a city. It was a city of neighborhoods that could you could go from one place to the other and not see the same thing until crack came.
Ooh.
And so I tell everybody I grew up in the BC Baltimore before crack, and now I'm living in the AC Baltimore after crack. Even with the riots of 68, and I was a little girl, and they destroyed these areas. Nobody came by to fix it up. They tore it down, but I love I love my city. I love some of the people in my city. This is my city.
Do you
And
watch boxing?
who, what?
Do you watch boxing?
No,
So you haven't
no.
seen our champion, Tank Davis.
I've seen, yes, I've heard him on about him on the news. Uh-huh.
We got to get Tank Davis over there to the Big Gaddy Center.
Yes, come on, Tank. Come on, throw your hands in this ring and help me out.
I'm going to
Yes.
go around there to Upton Boxing and put that request in. I'm going to give them your phone number because that would
Okay.
be so nice to see Tank come through the Big Gaddy dinner,
Yes.
or just to come through anytime like
Right.
Westmore did.
Yes. And see the governor, when you told him to come launch his campaign over there, and at that time when he launched his campaign, um he he didn't hesitate. He he came over, he was setting up, he was moving cans, he was doing anything he could to assist. And I had the best evening with him to
You still
see
got my
his
jacket. I ain't seen it.
campaign.
I had to wait 3 months to get my jacket. You still there? What you do to the phone, Cynthia? Somebody must have called her. We're talking with Cynthia Brooks, chopping it up, talking about old times. Cynthia Brooks is the daughter of B. Gaddy. Of course, B. Gaddy is the Mother Teresa of Baltimore. Oh, there you go. Oh, she left out and came back in. Okay, you back. You back.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I had to it's a lot going on over here. I had to move because we got a delivery coming in from Amazon today. You
Okay.
know, so thanks to Jeff Bezos and Amazon. You know,
So let me
so
ask you, are there any other entities like B. Gaddy around the country? I mean, I would think by now you are a part of a national network of people who serve the disenfranchised. And let me say this, the last time I came to Patterson Park, there was more white people and Latinos in line than black people.
we have a large Latino population. Those of our new neighbors, and they're
Yeah.
here, and they've come without resources. So when they hear about us, they make their way over there, and they're treated like everyone else.
Have I
So I don't.
introduced you?
I'm sorry.
Have I introduced you to Janet RC yet?
No.
I'm gonna bring Janet by. Janet is like the mother. If B. Gaddy is the Mother Teresa of Baltimore, then Janet is like the Mother Teresa of the Latino community. I gotta bring her by to see you.
Yes, you do, because hunger has no color restriction, no religious restriction, no political affiliation. Hunger is hunger. And how dare I be the one that tells you because you don't vote like me or you don't look like me, you don't get to eat. I'm trying to
That's
make my way to heaven.
That's why
see
I
my
love
mama.
firefighters. Firefighters help anybody.
Right, right.
In my experience, I've seen firefighters and paramedics help any and everybody.
Hmm.
But sadly, we live in a sick old world. Where the preachers at? The preachers been helpful lately?
Well,
Damn,
um, I'm gonna
damn.
say, uh,
Damnation.
I'm gonna, they're coming, Donnie. They're coming. They're coming. Mhm. They're coming.
I wonder what God they serve.
Ah, ah.
Somebody pray for me. Had me on their mind. Took the time and prayed for me.
Yeah.
I learned you better take that church into the streets. That's what I like about PM Smith. He come from Northeast Baltimore all the way to Pennsylvania Avenue and bring his church, and they set up on the corner where the boys selling dope across the corner, and they have church.
Mm,
Yeah,
he's a
he
good
did.
man. He's
Yeah,
a good
he is.
man.
East Side for life, certified East Side. He don't like West Baltimore. He don't like the bougie people in West Baltimore, but he'll help anybody.
He's a good. I have a lot of respect for him. You know,
So what do you need right now?
I need donations. I need number 10 cans. I need turkeys. I need help. Help. Call me up and
Volunteer.
ask me. Volunteers. We're about to start putting out the call for volunteers now that we've got a location to work with. And
Cynthia, I ain't never waiting till Thanksgiving to call you up. I'm calling you up in July. What we gotta do? Let's keep it going.
yeah,
Let's keep it hot.
yes. So I look forward to the mayor being out there with me on Thanksgiving Day. I'm
Oh, he
calling out
coming?
him. Oh, he comes every because he's coming out there, and I'm going to ask him to bring some more of his uh Merville alumni
Well, I'm
to
gonna
come
ask for
out.
my Dunbar poets to show up.
I'm already on that. I'm already on that.
Oh, I went to Dunbar. I ain't go to Mervo.
Right. But he went to Mervo. So him every time he comes out, it's him having this debate who went to the better school. With the hands down.
Dunbar.
Hands down, Dunbar. So
But we welcome Mervo. We ain't got nothing but love.
yes.
My older cousin
It,
went to Mervo. Learned
it's
some great,
nothing but love.
nothing
And
but
it
love. And that's what we love about Baltimore. People,
right.
they say you from Baltimore, say, what high school did you go to? Because that
Right.
tells people a lot about you.
It does. That's the second question. Where'd you go to school? You know. And I heard that is more asked more commonly than what college did you go to?
I actually went to
Yeah.
Poly and then Dunbar.
Uh,
I had a couple of
mm,
friends that did the same thing. Lloyd Barnes, he played varsity football, but he and I were up at Poly together. We come to
mm,
find out we didn't like Poly, and Poly didn't like us, and that's okay.
that's okay.
But I love me some Dunbar. Woo, shake that thing.
Yes.
We had the
And
best games. We had the best teachers. Estella Ingram. I don't know if you ever met her. She was my science teacher. Sharp
oh,
man, sharp lady. Julia B. Woodland. I had 1 year Julia
yes.
B. Woodland as principal.
She was my principal.
Julia B. And she got up there. You thought you had Martin Luther King on the microphone.
Woo, get your hat, your coat, and leave when you please. Oh, she thought she was everybody's mama. And that's how she ruled that school, with a loving heart and a stern hand.
Nathaniel
And
McFadden was over there at one point, wasn't he?
yes, he's my math teacher. So
Did y'all call him names?
I didn't. You know, Mr. McFadden was a cool teacher.
He was cool.
Now Senator, yes, now Senator
I tell
McFadden,
you,
yes.
that man know East Baltimore history. Him and Tiger Davis know East Baltimore history like it ain't nobody's business.
But if you had gone into his office over there, you'd be surrounded by that history, especially the fact that he had every yearbook from every class from Dunbar in his office. He was walking history.
I got to
You
get him
know,
on this show because he and I,
yes.
you know, he done told me some stories. He done told me a lot of stories about growing up in East Baltimore. Tiger
Mm,
Davis, too. You know Tiger?
yes. Yes, I do know Tiger Davis. Yes.
Tiger talk a lot of trash, don't he?
Yes. I was with him in June. Yeah.
I love me some Tiger. He gave me information for my second book. You know, I got 3
He
books
did.
out now. This is the 3rd book.
You're doing great things. You're doing great things for Baltimore. Why do you love Baltimore?
The food and the people. My mama made the best damn crab cake on this side of the Mississippi. And her mac and cheese was no joke, and her potato salad was wicked. And she also made this dish
Oh.
called she marinated chicken, and then she would broil it. She would bake it, then she would broil it, so it had that little crisp on it. Oh my God! And her Maryland crab soup, Oh my God!
Mm.
I love Baltimore history. East Baltimore, Locke's Funeral Home, oldest black family business in America, going back to 1835. National Black
Mm.
Labor Movement started right here in Baltimore, East Baltimore, at the bottom of Caroline Street. They got a museum called the Frederick Douglass Isaac Myers Maritime Park and Museum. Isaac Myers formed what would become the first black national labor union movement right out of Baltimore. Harriet Tubman come through Baltimore. Frederick Douglass come through Baltimore. Tom Smith, long before there was a little Willie Adams, there was Tom Smith. He was the largest black hotelier in the United States. So I come from a city with nothing but black history, black. Before the Civil War, there were more free black people in Baltimore than anywhere in the nation. Baltimore is living history, and we come from some thorough black men and black women. Not like a lot of these poo butts out here today who steal $15,000 from the people and then want somebody to forgive them.
Yeah.
They steal chump change. You catch me locked up, best believe it's gonna be a bunch of zeros because my freedom is not for sale.
And a lot of them sell. It is not so much as your freedom as your reputation, your good name,
My
all of that
integrity.
integrity, all of that you've wasted and just let go by the wayside. All of that education, all of those papers you had to write to graduate to get that diploma, and you throw it away for a couple $1,000s.
Chump change. My daddy said your word is all you got. And that's what
That's
I
all.
believe about East Baltimore. If somebody's tell you they're gonna do something, they're gonna do it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what I learned in East Baltimore. Be about your word. And it lasts a lifetime. That's why I love Baltimore. I used to like Lexington. I love the old Lexington market, except when I saw them rats discoing on them cakes and not leaving no
Ah,
footprints.
ah, ah. Hmm.
Clams on
Yeah.
the half shell. Oh my God.
We're gonna have to meet up there, Donnie. We're gonna have to meet up at Faley's at the Raw Bar.
I love Faley's.
Okay.
And big ups to that white lady down there because she's been there a long time and she's hired a lot of black people over the years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Yeah.
her name, but I know she's like a
Yeah.
staple in Baltimore, just like Big Gaddy, just like you.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
well, we ain't gonna hold you too long. Anything you want to say before we
Uh,
shut
I
it
look
on down?
forward to I look forward to everyone reaching out to us for Thanksgiving and throughout the holidays. And it's so important that you vote, because Project 2025 is going to make a lot of us poor, indigent people. It's going to take away your Social Security. It's going to take away your Medicare. It's going to take away any social program that you are accustomed to having. Daycare vouchers are gone. Any social programs, it's gone. And the veterans that rely on the fund money from the for their disabilities is gone. So open up and read Project 2025. That's what you're voting for or against in November. Do we survive? The first thing Trump has told you he's going to do when he gets into the seat is suspend the Constitution so there will not be any more elections. He's promised you that. He's promised you that.
Why don't white people try to shoot Trump?
The question has to be, did he really get shot? Really?
Oh, it was a publicity stunt.
The man, that ear healed. That ear healed quick.
Wasn't
And
he
then,
a draft dodger?
yes.
And he called our military suckers and losers.
He went to Arlington National Cemetery, one of the most sacred places a veteran has, the holy, in that special area where our active duty dead are buried, our war wounded are buried. And it's so sacred over there that you're not even supposed to speak while you're in that area, because more funerals are happening. It is a quiet place.
And he go over there running his damn mouth.
He's over there running his mouth, taking pictures. No, that was so
He's a loser, and he's a convict.
right. He's standing over places where he said that veterans that died are losers. And that family, I don't mainly blame him. I namely blame the family that allowed him to exploit them that way.
They clearly didn't know any better.
They didn't, because that to us, to our community, that hurt deep. That cut deep.
Well,
That cut deeply.
From a privileged, entitled little boy, because that's what he act like, a little boy.
And all day, every day.
He wants the privileges of a king, but has the accountability of a child, an infant even. Cynthia, we're going to let you go. If anybody wants to come to 425 North Chester Street, she's open till 5 p.m. weekdays. Phone number 410-563-2749. We love you, big sis, and let me know what's next. Let me know when you got to come back. My name's Donnie Glover for New Life Recovery Center. They have a big old hotel down on St. Paul Street, just opposite the courthouse. If you're dealing with cocaine or heroin or crack, even weed, gambling, they got a place for you. Treatment on demand. And the phone number is right at the bottom of the screen. 240-253-3663. Special thank you to Vin McCormick and all of the people at STEM City USA. This show is available on the metaverse thanks to STEMCityUSA.com. First name's Donnie, last name's Glover. Good afternoon, world.